So Mary, take a look at this cultivar. It's very open and the berries are very visible. It's a late blooming and late harvesting Japanese variety. This is a younger plant, so I don't know how tall it's going to get. As I said, this is our trial plot and it's not commercially available. We aren't selling it, but I'm growing it to look at its unique features, as each selection, each cultivar is very unique. Over here we have a taller variety. Well, this is an older plant, but it's also of Japanese genetics. And so one of the characteristics of Japanese plants is that, as I mentioned, later blooming, later harvesting, and the berries are quite nicely visible to pick. But you still want to lift up some of the branches. Oh, look at this, Mary. We hit the mother lode there. This also shows the difference between the bright blue berries that still have the bloom. You know, berries have a little film on them. That's why these are lighter colored. And these ones have been more damaged by the wind and brushed against other branches, so the bloom has been rubbed off of those. Isn't that interesting?
It is. How do you actually harvest these?
Well, it's just as easy as that.
But what about like in a big scale?
Commercially, we would put a catch, something to catch them underneath, and then we blow the debris off because there's always going to be some leaves and twigs that fall down as well.
Then do you use like a tarp or a blanket underneath there to catch them?
These berries are so soft. When they fall, some of them could squish, and so we like to have something that we can wash, a surface that's washable.
About how much do you get for a harvest off of one plant?
It totally depends on the variety. Some of them are lower producers at maturity. You can usually shoot for 5 pounds, but then you got berry drops. So I'd say if you get 3 pounds, some of the larger varieties we're hitting 10, 12 pounds and up to 20 plus pounds. But those are the monster bushes. You probably don't want a monster bush in your backyard.
What is the harvest window?
Well, the earlier Russian varieties, we would start to harvest last week in June here in Zone 3 in northern Minnesota. In Canada or in higher elevations, as in Montana, that could be pushed back a few weeks depending on their climate and when their last frost is. But typically after the flowers are pollinated in early May, it takes about 6 weeks to reach full ripeness. So here in we're at the 10th of July, we have pretty much finished our early harvest, and the later harvest is in full production.
What do you use all of the berries for?
Oh, what don't we use them for, Mary? You know, fresh eating, we start out with just eating them off the bush, and then put them in the freezer and figure out what to do with them later. They freeze great. You don't have to spread them out individually like raspberries, but you know, even a couple inches thick, if you put them right in the freezer. Families tell me that they just open up the freezer and the kids grab the berries and eat them like mini popsicles.
What do you do with the harvest?
Well, first of all, we open up our farm for U-Pick. We love to have people come and pick their own berries and take home, and we show them how to harvest a larger quantity, like the shaking method, so that they can fill up their freezer and have berries throughout the winter. And in addition to the U-Pick, we also harvest berries and put in our freezer for sales to small-scale jam operators that might buy a bucket, 25-pound bucket. We have in the past even harvested larger amounts for local breweries, 300-400 pounds, wineries. We have been blessed to collaborate with other adventurous companies that want to try the product, and they've been very happy with it, I must say.
How do people find out about your U-Pick operation?
Facebook is our friend. When people come out and have such an enjoyable experience, they tend to take pictures and share it. So a lot of it is word of mouth, but we have advertised local radio, sometimes newspaper, but signs out on the street. But a lot of it, frankly, is word of mouth.
Do you have some of the same people come back year after year?
It is so wonderful to see our summer friends come back year after year, yes, and they bring their friends, and yeah, it's like a berry family reunion every end of June, July.
Do you sell honeyberry plants as well as the fruit?
Well, that's how we got started, Mary, because when I saw and tasted my first honeyberry bush in Canada and came back and told Jim that I'd like maybe a couple hundred bushes and just have a small little side business, U-pick, and he asked me how I was going to pay for it. So I said, well, I'll sell some. What did I know about horticulture? What did I know about the nursery business? All I knew is if you bought a whole bunch, then you could buy them cheap and then sell them at a little bit of a markup. So that's what I did the first year. And then Jim said, well, let's bring some more plants down. So we started out with 3 honeyberry varieties and 2 cherries, and now our mail order nursery, honeyberryusa.com, offers a wide range. Pretty much, we want to grow any specialty berry that's zone 3 cold hardy. We have tart cherries, we have gooseberries, we have currants, even kiwi. That's kind of my special new thing. Is last year we got our first fuzzless kiwi. There's way more items that you can grow in zone 3 than raspberries and strawberries. Our goal is to explore and offer some of these specialty cold hardy berries.
Do you have some recommendations for homeowners who would like to get started with growing honeyberries?
Yes, there are a couple things to keep in mind. 2 different varieties that bloom at the same time, either early mid or mid-late bloomers. And then keep the grass away, and then just have patience. It's going to take 4 or 5 years really to get decent size, to get a lot of production. But the 2nd, 3rd year, there's going to be a few berries you can taste.
If people have questions, is it all right if they contact you for help?
Very happy to share what I've learned, because I knew nothing when I started, Mary. It was like nothing, zero, but it's been the ride of my life, and it's just been so interesting, and people have been so helpful to teach me, and I'm just more than happy to share what I've learned along the way.
So do you have plans to expand?
No. Well, maybe. maybe just a few of the newer varieties we might add to complement our season, to draw out our season, because we focused on the early varieties now. But when people come to pick cherries, they want to pick honeyberries too, and if we're out of honeyberries, they're really disappointed. So we're going to have to put in a few more of the later ripening ones so they aren't disappointed.